I've been doing a lot of like other like acting stuff when I was a lot younger, and I grew up, so I guess I had to get a job and pay the bills. So I guess comedy's like the one thing that I get to do that's not work. So yeah, it's the one thing that I'm able to do that's acting, and I can get on stage and I don't have to worry about anybody else, and I can do it at my own time. So that's kind of why I got back into comedy. Well, truth be told, the first time I told stand-up, I was 18, and all I wanted to do was get drunk that night. My buddy comes home, in Manhattan. We lived in Manhattan, went to school there for the summer, and he came home drunk. So I was like, "How did you get drunk in New York City? You're poor, like me. Like, what did you do?" "Oh, I went to this open mic, and they gave us free drinks." And I was like, "Oh shit, so all I have to do is get up on stage for 5 minutes and I can get free drinks? Cool, I'm down." So I don't really remember my first my first time on stage, so I was 18 and drunk with a fake ID, but that's kind of what, I don't know, I just kept going on stage, and that's kind of how I got started. And then I was like, I need to do something different, and wanted to express myself, so there it is. I guess I can't get out of my mind the new Chappelle. Everybody's so pissed off about it that I love it so much. So that's like the new favorite. Of course, like Eddie Murphy Raw is awesome. As weird as it sounds, Bill Cosby as himself, I heard that album a lot when I was younger, even though he's a creeper. But Louis C.K. had a couple good ones, but I'd say Dave Chappelle. Like all of his last couple of sets is like his comeback. So I'd say those three are my top favorite. I just got turned on to Letterkenny. It's on Hulu. It's this Canadian comedy series. It's really funny. It's like a sketch show, but it's a series, so it's really cool. They're hilarious. They got like new terminology and like all sorts of stuff. So I like those guys. Of course, Key and Peele. Of course, Dave Chappelle Show were my really good ones back in the day. I mean, if I had to go back to like Animal House is like a classic. You know what I mean? Like funny comedy films that like are different. Punch Drunk Love, different sort of dark comedy. So just different stuff like that, I guess. Tommy Davidson is a crazy ass dude. Like that guy is like a genius. He's like a crazy ass comedian, and he's a super nice guy. So I guess I'd go out with either Tommy Davidson or like Chappelle. For sure, that'd be a dream. Jeff Ross, he's the roaster of all roasters. David Spade, he's really, 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 really good at making you feel like a tiny piece of shit. And Louis C.K., even though he's banished right now. Oh gosh, hopefully featuring and headlining, but again, it's all about where I'm at in the process. So I kind of trust, I guess, my comedy mentors to kind of let me know when I'm able to make the next step versus me thinking, hey, this is where I need to be. So hopefully there, but you never know. I really love writing. I like sketch writing. That's a lot of fun. I did a lot of improv when I was younger. I was in an improv troupe for a while, so getting back to that would be fun and a good exercise. But just like getting into writing would be amazing. Well, on Instagram, it'd be C for Chris, REY like my last name, and then 227. And then on Facebook, it's just Chris Ray. REY is the last name. And I'm on Twitter as Chris MFing Ray. Alright, so one of my favorite jokes is Jim Brewer. Jim Brewer does this funny joke about alcohol and how every piece of alcohol has like their own way about getting into the party. Everybody's heard it. It's really funny. And like tequila is the punchline. He's like, after you've brought in 16 Coronas and Jägermeister and all that stuff, tequila's the one that shows up to the party. And he's like, no man, I just want one shot. don't worry. And he's like, no, I'm worried about the 17 other shots that you're gonna, all the 17 other Mexicans that you're gonna bring into the party afterwards. And then the bouncer, which is the stomach, kicks everybody out. It's just really brilliant joke writing, because he's using stuff that's so familiar to us, and everybody's been drunk and all that. So it's cool how he uses his, I guess his body and everything like that to bring that joke together. It's really cool. So yeah, Jim Brewer. A genuine look at who I am, you know what I mean? Like, I want people to laugh, but I want people to know that, like, you know, this is a lot of, you know, real stories, you know, just real funny everyday stuff. So as long as they're, you know, take away a good laugh and, you know, a new perspective on the topics I talk about, then yeah, I'm happy. Hey, check out cutiepie.com. Do it now.